Morning, farmers. It's May the 6th, and it is 5:30 a.m., and it's time to start our garden update. So I've been working trying to get this all cleared out. It's taking a minute. It's going to be significantly narrower this year because I just can't do it. I can't do it. The greens, the spring greens are coming up. Those are all volunteers. They reseeded from last year. The lacinados and the thousand head have bolted. So, you know, their season is finally over. What a great season it was, too. I redid the collards on the other side, and there's a little dab of garlic in that corner. My neighbor came over to help me with this, and I still have to fork it out, obviously, but this part is the only part that's actually forked. Pretty sad. Okay, so you see it's starting to grow. This is the staghorn sumac, and I couldn't figure out why it was called that. The Native Americans used it as a drink, I guess. Lemonade tree. It's the only sumac that's edible, I guess. There might be another one that I don't know what it is. There's the valerian. It's like 3 years old now. I dug up a big chunk right there. Man, is that stuff good. Oh, wow. Anyway, so the staghorn, I couldn't figure out why people called it a staghorn, because it doesn't look like a staghorn. I mean, you know, but in the winter, it gets velvet, and yeah, it's amazing. It actually looks like a staghorn and velvet. So these are some of the herbs, the medicinal stuff I planted last year. Motherwort, mugwort. There's yarrow over here. There's something else I planted right here that I can't remember what the name of it is. Yeah, but it's growing amazing. It's amazing. So here's some of the perennial stuff I planted. Like this, for instance. You remember that tiny little thread? Salad Burnett. I was like, well, that's not much of a plant for all that. But it's from the 1800s. It used to be really popular, I guess, in the 1800s, early 1800s or something. Oh, no, that wasn't my finger. That was actually the rock. Anyway, so the Salad Burnett, it grew all of a sudden. It decided to grow. That mullein, why do I keep calling that mullein? The sorrel, the Russian sorrel is getting big and beautiful, and it's starting to flower already. The, what is this? I don't remember. Oh, it's Edelweiss. Oh, wonderful. Look at the wormwood. The wormwood, the thyme, whatever this thing is, I can't remember. Over here we got the white horehound coming in again. So I'm really happy with how things have gone. I had to dig this up because a big thing of pampas grass was growing in there. Oh my gosh, that was aggravating. The sun is coming up. It's not up over here, but it's up there. So yay. Yay. This tree I was cutting is it's an elm tree, but it's the wrong kind of elm tree. I don't want it. Now, if it was a slippery elm, I would totally keep it, but it's not. Look at these strawberries are taking over the side yard, and they're flowering. Yay. I'm sharing with my neighbors. They got more than I do. Okay, let's see, what else are we looking at? So right here, I don't know if you remember the ragged jack. I thought it was dead, so I yanked it up from out of the garden, and only to find out it was still alive, so I replanted it here. Funny thing is, I'm going to also plant the walking stick cabbages I also thought was dead. They are not, and they are going in here. Turns out those things live 5 years. I got this 1, 2, 3 trellis things up. That's the boy kiwi. They are finally growing well, and they will twine. You know, I was trying to get it to twine up the fence, but it was just interfering with the grapes. I'm not sure, but there's a couple things on there made me think I had a couple of hazelnuts going to form, but I don't know now. I can't see them. Maybe not. This is the girl one. That's the healthy girl one. Oh, I want the ducks to see that puddle of water. Holy crap. I like to give it. But anyway, I'm going to put the, there's the girl jasmine there. Girl jasmine. Girl kiwi. Sadie, shut up. Mad dog. So I'm going to put a jasmine here, I think. And another one over here. They are the edible ones that they make tea. I got one from an Arabian one. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Arabica. I don't know. And the jasmine official or whatever. Something like that. I don't know how to say it. It's the genus names. But it's the edible ones. Now this is that perennial broccoli. Now I'm letting some of it go. You literally have to pick this every day. They're really small, but they're really good. I mean, oh my gosh, they are delicious. And just come out here. I almost got some in the house the other day, but I rarely make it away from the plant. They're really good though. Oh my gosh, such good flavor. Look at that. Ooh. See, you come out every day and you just pick. It's wonderful. This is a wonderful plant, and it comes back and it gives you broccoli and delicious edible leaves for 3 seasons of the year. I covered it, and I'm really glad I did, because it's going to get really big this year. Oh, there's the bloody dock. It's doing real good too. It has been really cold. I don't know if it's been really a cold spring where you guys are, but it's cold here. Holy cow. I've got actual, hey, look at that. This is the Cox's orange pippin. It was like the first crisp apple, you know, I think or one of the first. And this is the Orleans cider apple. Well, anyway, so the Cox's orange pippin was a really famous tree. It was at the World's Fair in what, 1920-ish, somewhere around there. Oh, I hope I get this many apples off this tree. I love this. This is the best tasting golden delicious apples. The medlar's doing better this year. Look at this. It's actually looking kind of healthy. That's awesome. I have to watch my step. The Cornelian cherries, I hope they got fertilized and everything. Now, these are those ones from Norway. I made the best syrup out of those last year, and I mixed it with the mullein cough drops, and wow. I made cough drops out of the mullein and these berries, and wow, they were really, really good. The autumn olive has got little flowers on it. I don't know if you can see them. The mayhaw is growing. I'm really mad at my dog. Well, I'm not mad at her now, but I was really mad at her for a minute. Look at her. She's being all nice and quiet and behaving now because she got in trouble this morning. Not for this, though. She got in trouble for something entirely different. Puppy energy is horrible, and I just don't know. It looks like this is going to grow, doesn't it? Yeah, those are little tiny buds. Well, Sadie is not in trouble for that anymore. But she has caused so much damage back here, and I didn't even realize she was causing the damage as she was causing it. This here is that tree, that red tree over there. Oh, look at that. A raven came down to see us. Hello, poo-poo, baby. Another autumn olive. These are really good in compote, as it turns out. So anyway, Sadie would be running full speed around the yard, having a good old time. I had no idea she was yanking up and breaking off the elderberries, the, shush now, the mayhaw, the big red mayhaw, which is now a teeny tiny little red mayhaw. No, the name of it is the big red. It's the cultivar for the Georgia. And, you know, those haws are delicious. And doggone it, I don't know if they'll ever produce here, but this is definitely doing better. It got attacked by those vampire vines. And maybe because it's so cold this spring, they're not growing, let's hope. And maybe I'll be able to keep them at bay. This is the hostaberry, and it's really growing. Choke cherries are having trouble here. But it looks like this is still nice and pliant, so we're gonna have a lot of currants this year. Look at them flowers. The ones over on the other side are coated with flowers. Done. That crow has been hanging around here for a while. I think it's looking for ducklings. Anyway, just remember, farmers, if you do a little bit every day, you can get a lot done.